on September 18th. It has the potential, of course, to affect us all wherever we are. What would happen to pensions and how would savings be protected? These are just some of the questions being raised. Well, joining me now from Bristol is Danny Cox, the Head of Financial Planning at Hargreaves Lansdown. Good morning. Danny, what do you think, first of all, the effect would be?
Well, I think the issue here is, Joe, is that nothing's going to happen in the short term. Even in the event of a yes vote, there's going to be transitional arrangements. People's pensions and savings are going to carry on in their existing format. And certainly the statutory protections, the government protections of the Financial Services Compensation Scheme will continue. So, yes, there could be some changes in the longer term, but certainly for the next 12 to 18 months, in the event of a yes vote, there would be no change.
We've heard these stories, Danny, about people taking their money out of Scottish-based banks. What do you make of those?
Well, we haven't seen much investor activity in that regard at all. We've seen a little bit of softening in the markets. We've seen some of the Scottish-based companies, their shares fall very slightly, but then recover towards the end of the week. So certainly we haven't seen any sign of that with our investors.
And the pension side of things, quite a few big pensions providers in Scotland, Standard Life and Aegon, they have said in the last few days that they may move their brass plate, their HQ, to England in the event of a yes vote. How is that going to affect people who are actually saving for their retirement?
Well, I think it's an important point is that the Scottish companies are looking to make contingency plans so that in the event of a yes vote they can continue good and high levels of service for their clients. So certainly those people who are residents in the UK who have invested in Scottish companies, we'd expect in the long term there to be no change at all because these Scottish companies would relocate either part or all of their operations down to the UK. Scottish residents, yes, I mean there could be some change in the long term. We might see a Scottish ISA, we might see a Scottish pension perhaps, but certainly we know, for example, the state pension is going to continue in its current format. The Scottish Yes campaign has already confirmed that. So as I say, I think in the short term there'd be no change, and in the longer term these companies are looking to make sure there's a consistency of service.
What are you advising your clients when they ask you about their ISAs and about their pensions and about their savings and their current accounts?
Well, actually what we're saying to them is we're saying, well look, there's going to be no change in the event of a no vote. In the event of a yes vote, there will be some change, but there won't be some change for some time. So the best thing to do is to kind of avoid the short-term noise, stick with your plan, keep investing with good funds, good managers, keep saving into your pension and benefit from those tax reliefs.
Danny Cox there from Hargreaves Lansdown. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, some good news from energy suppliers. If you've switched, there may be cash left in your old account that you're still